Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome to episode 29 of XCom 2 as all of the characters inside the Avenger finish popping in. Well, the last mission was quite interesting. It was that UFO hunt mission, defending the Avenger. That's a mission that I wasn't really looking forward to doing, not because I thought it was going to be difficult, but it's just because I knew it was going to be one of those really long, tedious missions where you do have to be careful, because I did quite well, killed 30 aliens and managed to get through the mission without actually taking any damage at all, but could have been quite easy to lose somebody on that mission if I had not been careful. Now, we're very close to the end of the game now. There's not a huge number of things left to do in order to complete it. In fact, we're only a few missions out. That said, I would like to get at least one psi operative before we get to the end of the game, and I'd also like to make sure we get the full plasma weaponry as well before we initiate the end game stuff. So we're doing quite well, and I think there are a few bits and pieces that we're probably going to get a few random missions. We are going to have to go and make contact here in Eastern Europe. Before we do that though, let's see if we can finish getting this scientist, because getting the plasma weapons is going to be quite slow. Now, we need to make contact here and here. We're probably not going to have enough intel to do that for a little while. Well, the Psi Lab is now completed. Let's go and have a look at that. So, we have our very first Psi Lab. Any rookie can be trained as a Psi operative, but it has to be an actual rookie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the armory, and I am going to recruit, if I can find the right person, which I probably can't now, Thomas Hunter, because Thomas Hunter, wow, the game's a little bit behind there. Thomas Hunter here is actually,
for a second there, Tygan had my hopes up.
Yeah, you just keep talking. I'm going to check down the list and make sure everybody that I need is in here.
I should have known it wasn't going to be that simple. And of course, their solutions always seem to revolve around experimenting on us, destroying the planet, or some combination of the two. As far as I can tell, this might be our chance at ending them once and for all. If we stop the cure, we stop the Elders.
So I'm going to pick up Thomas Hunter, because Thomas Hunter should actually be Githian, who is one of my patron supporters. And I've been trying to find a good position to sort of put him in, and I think having him as our Psi soldier would be pretty good. Let's just have a look at the soldiers and just make sure that is the right person now. So, yep, there's Githian. He's there. Now, he's only a rookie, but that's fine, because we're actually going to go and put him in the Psi Lab. So, let's go and put in... Yep, that's fine. That will unlock your psionic potential. We can put a engineer in there, that's fine. Now, we could upgrade this and open a second slot. Not a huge amount of point doing that right now. Yeah, we'll finish clearing that. I don't even think we need to build one of those alien defense things. What I was going to do was build one of those facilities that allows you to repurpose the captured alien advent turrets for use against XCom UFO defense missions. There is still a UFO flying around, but it doesn't look like that mission is going on. So we've got a guerrilla op. So we've got three options basically. Now, I did say that I probably want to counter this one, the one that stops them getting a major breakthrough to the Avatar project. Now, as nice as that is, we've already reduced the Avatar project quite a lot. We don't really need the supplies. However, reducing the intel increases all intel costs by 100%. We really don't want that one, and we get some intel for finishing it. This one would give us an engineer. We really don't need the engineer. I really don't care about that one. So it's definitely between these two. So we could have 9 enemies to get ourselves some supplies. I'm not too bothered about the Avatar progress, because we've got another story mission to do which will knock the 2 blocks off, and we've still got another facility we could do. So I don't think that is my huge concern here. So we're going to go for the one that gives us the intel and counters the alien cipher. Now, it says this is very difficult. This is just a number of pods. Remember, this is something I've tried to say before. A sort of normal mission would have 2 pods, so you'd be looking at 6 aliens. A difficult mission would have 3 pods, so we've got maybe 3 pods of 3. And then a very difficult mission would have 4 pods, so we've essentially got, you know, maybe 3 pods of 3 and a 4th pod of 2, or maybe it's a slightly different configuration, but we should run into about 4 groups of enemies. Now, it says enemy unknown. There's only one enemy we haven't encountered so far in this game, and that is the gatekeeper, so I'm positively expecting that. So as you can see, there's only 4 progress on the Avatar project. Even if they do get an extra 2, they'll only be halfway. And I really don't think they're going to be able to get that maxed before this finishes. So I think we'll get rid of you and bring Gizmo back in, because he's now fully healed up. We want to make our armor available. We want to make our utility items available. Definitely bringing Afro along. You need to make sure you have at least one of the med kits. Got our 2 mimic beacons. I think everything there is as it should be. Everyone appears to have the right weapon. Just double checking. Yep, we've got plenty of med kits there. Think we will be okay, so let's go and jump in on that mission. The reason I wanted to bring Afro is because the gunslingers tend to be slightly better when dealing with mechanical enemies, especially if you've got blue screen ammo. And one of the main reasons for that is gunslingers tend to be able to get a lot more shots in a single turn than you could with a sniper. Especially if you're using something like fanfire. So this can be quite useful. Now we've got a hacker workstation. And of course this is a guerrilla op, so it will be timed. However, it's not one of the worst ones. The worst ones, in my opinion, are the ones where not only do you have a time limit to complete the objective, but you also have to rescue your squad or extract your squad within the time limit.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead. Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
That's actually not too far away. So let's start thinking about where we are going to move up to. Let's move up to here and hope we don't pull anything. Okay, we haven't spotted anything yet. Ideally, I'd like to move up behind that tree, but I just don't quite have the range. So let's move a little bit further forward and see what we can find, if anything. Still nothing spotted. Okay, that's good. That basically gives us a turn where we can move people forward quite far. So we've got 8 turns, but remember, those 8 turns are to take down the network. Or to hack the network, not to complete the mission. So if we can hack that network quite quickly, then we can take our time finding and killing all of the aliens. I really don't like using cars as cover. 1, because it's only half cover, and 2, because if it gets hit with a grenade, that car will explode and take out everyone that's next to it. But providing I don't actually activate the aliens, and yeah, there is a civilian behind us. We are in the corner of the map. Oh no, we're not in the corner of the map actually. We're sort of in the middle, so there might be something over here to the right hand side. There is actually something there. That's the tower that we can see. That's fine. But yeah, you don't really want to stick people next to cars when you can help it. No idea which direction the aliens could come from, if any, so we'll just put you behind the car. Hopefully we don't activate anything. We can't see anything, so we shouldn't. There are some more civilians up there as well. Okay, we didn't activate anything. That is good. So we'll continue to move forwards. See what we can see. Still can't see anything. I'm amazed. We can already see the building with the thing that we need to hack. So that makes that a lot easier. I'm just going to swivel the camera around a little bit. Let's go and put you back there. Still can't see anything. I'm actually amazed by that. The hydrant doesn't count as cover. Let's move a Zumo forward. Again, I don't think we'll pull anything. We cannot see anything's field of view. Still can't see any aliens. Maybe the game has glitched out and it's forgot to put the aliens in. Okay, still don't see anything yet. I really don't want to put Afro up on the roof because it wouldn't really give him any cover. And put Marbazir up behind the wall. And we'll put Afro up here. We'll put him on Overwatch, I think. I don't really... Well, we might as well. There's no point moving him any closer. So the aliens get another turn. Oh, here's a patrol. Now, we shouldn't get flanked. And we didn't get flanked, which is very good for us. Unfortunately, though, we can't really see where they're all at. Where is Gizmo? Could I move you into cover where you could actually get a reaction shot? Not really. Going to use a Zumo here and put him on Overwatch. And the reason I'm going to put him on Overwatch is because he has the ability to take multiple shots. We'll then open up with a grenade. I think something like a gas grenade. Or do we want a plasma grenade? We don't want to blow the bus up, so we have to be careful. I can't see the other two guys, but this should be enough. That should send them scattering. Now, I do have to be careful because I don't want to pull another group here. Had enough of that in the last mission. So we are now revealed. These guys will move. Azumo takes his first reaction shot against the officer, gets a crit. And we've got loot.
Impressed yet? I found something here.
Right, we've got a guy inside the bus. And we've also got the mech on Overwatch. So if I try and move in, I will be spotted. That is pretty unavoidable. We could try and kill this guy inside. If somebody has a line of sight on him. Nobody has a line of sight on that guy, which is unfortunate. Actually, that's not true. Afro has a line of sight on him. That's the wrong button. We want actual fire. No, you don't have a line of sight on him from there. So we can't see anybody. You are on Overwatch, which means we need to do something about that. We do have a spare grenade. Unfortunately, because of where you're positioned, you can't actually hit with it. I could try and bring him back and get him into a position where he could hit with that grenade. This will put him out of cover slightly. Hopefully that won't activate the Overwatch. No, it didn't see us. Good. Now we should still be in range. That won't destroy the loot. It'll take out the rest of his armor and it'll break the Overwatch, which is what we want. There we go. It's lost quite a lot of its health now. So now the Overwatch is removed, we can get into a place where we can actually kill off this guy. And in fact, no, you did take your move, so you don't get a shot on him from there. We can move up slightly with Afro. Afro now has a 100% chance to hit with the pistol. Don't think we waste lightning hands here. We'll just take the pistol shot. And obviously when you can stick your arm through solid metal, that does make it a lot easier. Now we also want to try and take that thing out. And I think what I might try and do is move around here with Shadowhawk.
No problem, boss.
I've still got myself. I can go and shotgun it to the face.
Objective position confirmed.
Ah, we have now spotted another group, I think. Well, we know there's a group in there, but I don't think they actually activated. We might be okay. 95% chance to hit here. And it's down. Okay, first group is down. So we've got a few people out of cover. That's 3 down, so there should be 8 aliens left. Marbazir, I think you're just going to go on to Overwatch. And I will... Right, I'm concealed, so I'll move up to here in Overwatch. Yeah, so we can see... Oh, 3 Archons. That's nasty. Well, we will Overwatch. I don't think they've been concealed. It might be a patrol. No, it didn't actually move, which I find interesting. Now, we do have a limited number of turns here. I would love to get this loot, but... Do you know what? I think we've got enough turns to do this that I can actually take the risk of grabbing the loot and then running back to cover, and we'll just waste a turn. Superior expanded magazine. That's not bad for a sniper. We can use this as an opportunity to move you a little bit closer then. And I don't want to move anybody else really, because if we do, we will activate them. Although we probably need to do that. Can we take a shot with you? We can't really reach. What about the blaster bomb? Obviously we don't want to destroy the terminal that we're supposed to be hacking. And with not having a view on these guys, it does make life a little bit difficult. Let's go and open up with the blaster bomb. That shouldn't destroy the target. At least, according to what the screen's just told me, it doesn't destroy it. Good, we didn't destroy it. We hit those Archons, so now we've activated them. We can move you into cover. Now, even though that activated them, I don't think they moved. Because they can't see us. Probably just move you into cover. We'll make sure we actually activate them. No, they didn't move. Don't really want to put a Zumo into half cover if possible. But we are going to need to hack the target. Let's move forwards with a Zumo. Right, that activates the Archons. This is, not sure whether this is a bug, but you can hit somebody when you don't have a line of sight on them, like with a grenade, and they don't actually activate. Now, the first thing that we are going to do here is... No, that's not what we want to hack, so that's not the first thing that we're going to do. We could use face-off. I'd like to be in cover before using face-off. It's a little bit risky. If I were to move over here, how many targets would I have a line of sight on? All 3. So let's move over here. Hopefully not pulling anything else in the process. And we will do a... Right, which one of them has the most health? The one on the right. So I think we'll take a lightning hand shot. 64% chance to hit here. Did 2 damage, which wasn't a great deal. And then we will do a face-off, and we should get a shot against all 3 of them. Well, that one missed. That one hit. And that one missed. A few more misses there than I would have liked. Got some more battle frenzies going on. Now, we do have some more shots, but it would be nice if we could hit in there with a grenade or a rocket. I've used up all my moves, unfortunately. We do still have a grenade from Marbazir. Now, these things don't shoot, so cover's not really all that important. So, let's move Marbazir up. And we'll go in with a gas bomb. That looks like it hits all 3 of them. We don't want to do that because it would destroy the... Fire in the hole! That one would have destroyed the thing that we need to hack. So, we're ignoring that one. Okay, they are poisoned. Still not killed, unfortunately. Depends how much damage they're going to take from the poison. There's still the one at the back that I would like to kill. Now, if I were to move Gizmo to there, would he have a line of sight on it? No. Again, cover isn't really all that important against these things because they generally tend to use melee. So let's move forwards. Now, how much health does that one actually have? Too much is the answer. And we do have a 58% shot on it. Let's take it. And we did hit it. I didn't do as much damage to it as I wanted to, but... Now, I think that's all of our movement. No, Azumo still has a Oh, Zumo, you beautiful bastard. You have capacitor discharge, which cannot hit all three. Well, let's make sure we definitely kill the one at the back. This one at the front is poisoned, so it might get killed by the poison. If it doesn't get killed by the poison, it might still come past me, and I've got close quarters Blade Master, so I might just hack it up. And it died anyway in the poison. Brilliant. Okay. Fantastic. So, we've now taken out 6 enemies. There should be 5 left. And obviously stuff's going to be blowing up. So, we need to hack the terminal inside. Obviously, we don't want to get poisoned. We'll move Asimo forwards a little. And we can actually now see it. Fantastic. So, we'll go and hack that workstation. As soon as we've done that, we don't have to worry about the time limit anymore. We just have to worry about the other 5 aliens. So we've got a 100% chance to reduce the Avenger scanning times by 50% for 4 weeks. Or we can reduce the contact cost of a nearby region. Well, we are going to be contacting a nearby region. Although we do have some quite long scanning times at the moment. I think we'll go for that one, actually. And I'm glad we did, because we wouldn't have got the 40% if we'd have had the same RNG roll there. So better to have something that's slightly less useful than have nothing at all. That's the way I'm looking at it. But that's the timer finish. They may well get reinforcements.
We've confirmed successful acquisition of the Advent files. Eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area.
So we just have to wait now for the bad guys to turn up, and we don't really know where any of them are, which is the problem here.
Headed there now.
I haven't got a clue what direction people are in, so I think we're just going to do a few overwatches. Try and find where people are. Ah, there we go. Here is our gatekeeper. Taking a pistol shot. We've hit it already. Fantastic. Didn't do as much damage as we wanted. It does have a lot of health. It also has a very, very high amount of defense. Marbazir is going to take a shot. Now, this thing is a very nasty thing, and it needs to be killed quickly. We've actually got 2 groups that were right next to each other. That is a little bit, bit unfair. We might also need to move Azumo away from that car, because it does look like it's going to blow. But we need to keep line of sight on that thing. We definitely need to get a grenade over there. We do have Shadowhawk. We can hit quite a few things by doing that, so let's do it. It'll also blow that car up, which will probably kill the shield bearer. There we go, shield bearer's gone. That guy's down to 1 health, which is unfortunate. We do have salvo, so that's got to be worth throwing in an acid grenade. That'll kill off the stun lancer. It'll also take more hit points away from the gatekeeper. Now, I do still want to move Azumo away from this car. Before I do that, I really want to be able to take a fanfire shot with Afro. Now, can I move Afro over here and still have a line of sight shot? Yes, I can. So we're going to move Afro here. And he is going to fanfire, so that is 3 shots. 72% chance to hit. Please don't miss. It's got no armor left, so... And there it goes. Brilliant. So, our first gatekeeper down without it ever getting a shot off. Azumo, you need to get to safety, so let's move you back here. You can still have a shot at the Archon. That's not a bad idea. Is there anything else that we're more likely to want to do to the Archon? I mean, I don't think we can kill it. Don't think we have enough shots left. Let's get Marbazir over here. Mobbers here still doesn't have a line of sight on it. We've got a gas grenade, but no, we do actually have enough room to get the gas grenade in. That'll hit a civilian, but we don't care about that. Okay, so at least the Archon is now poisoned. I think we just put Azumo on to Overwatch. You still have... you can go on Overwatch as well. I'm tempted to take a shot. Actually, I have a rocket launcher. What else are we going to do with it? Can't see where that sectoid is, but let's go in and just fire the rocket at that guy. Only did 4 damage. I was kind of expecting more from that.
They've seen me.
Still, I'm now revealed, so... He's going to move. He doesn't have a lot of health. We do have a couple of Overwatches from supports. And supports are generally a good shot. That's why I moved Azumo away from that car. You've taken some damage due to the poison. Now, if you move, you'll trigger the Overwatches, probably. You are moving. First shot comes from Azumo. It's good, but he does just graze. You might get another shot. And actually, Gizmo's taking the shot. Brilliant. There we go. Got rid of that Archon. So there's just a sectoid left, unless I killed it and didn't realise. Yep, there's the sectoid. He's probably going to just try and resurrect somebody. No, he's trying to mind control or panic Afro. And Afro gets his free shot. Please don't run into anything nasty. Okay, so Afro's panicked, but apart from that, we're good. It's a little bit disappointing, actually, because he would have been my potentially best shot there. What we can do, of course, is we can get Gizmo to use Revival Protocol on Afro. That will remove the panic, and then Afro can actually take a sniper shot from where he is. We've still got plenty of other people, so we should be able to kill that guy off with ease. So, we now want Afro. You have a 96% chance to hit with your sniper rifle. Did you honestly just miss a 96% shot? You did, didn't you? You missed a 96% chance to hit. Okay, let's move up with Azumo. He might not be a very good hacker, but he's usually a good shot. 74% chance to hit. There we go. I don't think that killed it. I think it's down to 1 health. It is indeed down to 1 health. You can't see it. We could move forwards a little bit with Shadowhawk.
Whatever you say.
The car's already exploded, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. We have a 72% chance to hit. Well, nothing is guaranteed. We've already missed the 96. And that was a miss.
Missed the target. My ammo's running low.
Can't even do a capacitor discharge with you, or a what's it called? Combat protocol. Don't really want to stand people out in the open. Who have we got left? You can't really take a shot. You don't have line of sight. I do have line of sight, but it's only a 55% chance, which is pretty terrible. I could move closer. Where's the alien? Can't even see it. There he is. Do have a chance to hit from there, so let's move in. Apparently I'm not in the poison. I did check. 68% chance. There we go. Keep rolling the dice often enough and you'll end up with a 6. So, brilliant. That should be everything dead. Sure, that was 11. Yep. So that mission wasn't too bad, considering that we started... Well, considering we pulled 2 groups at the same time, including a gatekeeper. which is technically the most difficult to defeat enemy in the game. Well, not technically, I suppose that really is the Avatar, but still. Bit of a pain. Definitely Shadowhawk doing a lot of the work there. But no injuries, which is always what we like. A little bit disappointed with those rockets. I think we definitely want to get them all upgraded to blaster launchers if we can. So that's another guerrilla op out of the way. That will stop the intel costs going up and also give us a little bit more intel that we can use when we make contact with Europe, because we will need to do that in order to get to the next storyline mission. So that was the main reason for doing that. Taking a very long time loading in. There we go. No promotions, of course, because I think everybody on this current squad there is at max rank. Which again is a little bit silly on my part. What I should be doing is mixing it up a bit on some of these missions. Taking someone who is not necessarily the top rank, but then again, why do I need to?
Let's keep it up, Commander.
We'll probably be swapping a few people around once we get our Psi operative. So we do have a superior extended magazine. Increases the clip size by 3. Which I think is actually more useful for a Killzone sniper, to be honest. Because obviously the pistol doesn't use the magazine. So that was quite nice. Be able to start work on the Gatekeeper. 96 intel. So that gives us a decent amount now. And we could go and investigate that. We could do, but I want to go and finish getting this scientist first. Obviously everything should be a lot faster now because we have that 50% faster scanning for the next 4 weeks. You go away. That mission's not enabled anymore, so I don't think we're going to get detected. We finished the Wraith suit. Fantastic. Are we building anything else? I thought we had something queued up, but I can't remember. Yeah, we're working on an experimental weapon. We probably don't want another Wraith suit. But I definitely think while we've got the money, we could work on getting another war suit.
Interesting choice. I'll send
Because we can start replacing the exosuits. The war suits are objectively better, so... So we'll just finish doing that scan for another scientist. And there we go, we have ourselves a scientist. And then I think we're going to go and make contact with Eastern Europe over here. But I'll do that in another video, just in case we end up getting a random alien mission in between. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying XCOM 2. I'll see you guys on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.